Imagine losing nearly all of your life savings when you're trying to buy the home of your dreams. That's exactly what happened to this couple right here when they lost nearly $800,000 while they were buying their dream home. So hey guys, I'm Christian. I've been in the mortgage industry since 2001. And in this video, we're gonna talk about how they lose money to scammers when they're buying a home and what you can do about it so that you can make sure it doesn't happen to you. Now this happens way more than you think, with scammers taking in millions from people every year. And if it happens to you, it can be really hard to get this money back. So first off, let's go over the process. Let's go over what happens when you're buying a home. So there's a couple of different times when you'll be sending money to the title company. So first part is when you're wiring the earnest money deposit, and then the second would be when you're sending in the down payment or closing. You know, you're going to closing and you're sending all the money for that. And then another one would be if you're paying cash and you're wiring the money to pay for the full amount of the property. So the title company will receive that money and then they disperse those funds. So they'll send the seller to whatever portion is theirs, they'll send the agent whatever portion is theirs. That's typically what happens. So for you to know who to send the money to, the title company will send you what's called wire instructions. So this is a document that has all of the account number, it has the routing, account number, all the information on there, so you can take that to your bank and then you can have the bank initiate a wire transfer to the title company. So it sounds pretty easy, right? And that process itself is, but here's where the scammer comes in. Now there's a couple of different ways that scammers can get this information. One can be they might have somebody on the inside of the title company, or they can also intercept that email that comes to you that has the wire instructions. In that case, the wire instructions that you receive might not be correct. They're gonna look perfect. All the header is going to be there, the logo, the address, everything's going to look exactly the way that it needs to. So you won't be able to tell the difference between scammer wire instructions and the actual wire instructions. Some title companies will use encrypted email in order to kind of prevent this, but you still have to log in to get that. But that doesn't change if they've got somebody, if the title company has somebody on the inside, it doesn't really solve that problem there, right? So even with those protections in place, scammers still take millions every year with how this works. Now, if you get an email from the scammer, they look real. We get them weekly and they look exactly the way that they do when we get them from the official title company. They look the exact same. So here's what you can do, because this is very important. Anytime you're wiring money to anybody, really, right? But let's focus specifically on the title company. When you get the wire instructions, here's what you're gonna do. Do not call the number that's on the wire instructions, because that could be to the scammer, right? Instead, you should know what the title company is that you're using, or your agent can even help you with this. You probably got a packet in the mail, but what you want to do is don't use any of those phone numbers. Look them up online. Look them up online, make sure you're using the one that has the reviews, find the phone number there, call them, and then use the escrow officer. Call the escrow officer and then confirm the wire instructions you have. So I just got this document, here are the wire instructions, I want to make sure they're correct, here's the account number, here's the routing number, does that sound right? And I want to confirm the amount as well. It's a very simple strategy, but if you do that, you can avoid losing money to a scammer in wire fraud. Now, it doesn't matter how busy you are at the time when you're doing this, do not send unless you have confirmed that information. It's very, very important there. So hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to hit the like button so that YouTube will show it to others. I appreciate you. Thanks so much.